Tell you what, sir, just for you, microphone is on tonight. Good to see you. Let's see if we can't finish this wall off. Taking a while to do. Let's see. Let me double check. There we go. Probably microphone placement. And Wambi, hello, my friend. Very good to see you. It is a privilege having you aboard. Slightly atypical dev night tonight because normally these are no audio nights, but I'm opening the microphone up. Hope you guys are doing very well this evening. I am trying to finish this persistently irritating bit of development, but I don't know. I guess it's a challenge that has to be accepted. Thanks, Kev. Appreciate it. This has been a tiny little project I've been working on for the past, I'd say, a month. Trying to get myself in the right frame. Ha, get it? Frame? uh, get myself set up nicely to finish this off. Oh, no, no, no. Don't worry about it at all, friend. Sometimes it's important to talk. I usually keep my mic and my audio off, but I don't know. Felt good. I might not keep the mic on all the time. I only plan on streaming for like another 50 minutes or so, but I'm working on it. All right. Does this actually work? It does not. I filled in the spot all the way in, which is not what I wanted. Okay, so I think I'm about to break this up into pieces. I think. Ugh. So, hmm, this is annoying. Okay. I'm gonna have to break this up into pieces to finish the work, but at least I've got the frame built. All right, let's see what we can do. That should do it. Oh, it didn't? Something about this seems ridiculously off. It's like I can't select these vertices. What about this way? Okay, so the F button actually does work, but it's not it's not doing what I want it to do. Oh, hold on. There's something I didn't bother trying. I'll just do that. Okay. What about this piece? Okay. It is too far out. That sucks. You know what though? We're gonna make this work for us. We are gonna make this work for us, chat. Let's see. Yeah, Wambi, definitely appreciate the company. Even if you guys don't say another word, it is a privilege having you both here. Um, like I said, I don't normally talk or have audio for lab work, but I don't know. Something said this feels nice, so I am doing so. Now, the difficult thing is, I'm not sure what to make of the difference in wall placement, but I am going to try something. Does that go all the way over? Yes. Oh, wait, does it? It doesn't quite go all the way over. No, it does. And now I'm going to stretch this out. Thanks, Kev. Appreciate it. Definitely interesting. Unfortunately, I seem to like adjust one polygon or vertex only to have to adjust something else later. So I've hit a point with this project where the name of the game is called um, I want to get it done, and then I want to think about it so that I can learn from it for next time. But I just I want to do better. Um, I think I've been in touch with some of you fine folks about the past few months and just wanting to do better, wanting to be in a better spot. Um, I think one of the things that I really enjoy about chatting with you guys and with my little corner of the world in general is that we can be we can chill and we can talk about significant and important and um what's the word I'm looking for? Important things, like important as in these are things that affect each other's lives. I just have been tired lately, and to be honest, really just trying to make sense of what I'm doing IRL and what I'm doing for a career and whatnot. I'm just trying to keep myself on an even keel. It's been rough the past couple weeks, but at the same time, it hasn't. Like, if you've ever been in a spot where you've been vacillating between doing the work and having the ability to do the work and not having the ability to do the work, I think I think my brain's starting to get to a point where it's like I'm not I'm not compatible with switching gears as often as I do. Have you guys ever felt that way? Because I know I do. I think mine is most likely due to an issue with let's see, this thing called sleep. But at the same time, I'm doing what I can. Now, we've stretched this out, so I think it's going to be easier for me to connect the dots. It should be. Let's see. Really? Are you serious? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Stop. There's something to be said for consistency. I do believe you are correct, sir. Consistency is a very good thing. Hmm. Um, what if I turned this segment into a solid line? I don't think I'm going to be able to. Well, I could always do the old-fashioned cheat. I could always extrude this wall out and then just glue it to that wall. Let's see what happens when I do that. Well, I mean, yeah. If you're consistent in your sleep game, then you're going to recuperate and you're going to be dealing with life nicely. So I can see that. All right. Now, is that a problem? Um, I'm not sure. I'd rather extend past the wall to avoid Z fighting. And now we have a bit of a gap, just like you do with regular walls. Ooh, 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 we got Z fighting. Now, is it because the other side of that is arguing? I'm going to argue, get it, that that is blending. So hold on. Okay, so we got a little bit of a Z fighting situation, but what's really weird about this is that it's only one chunk. What in the world? Yeah, that's bizarre. It's only this piece. Oh, 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 I see. Two coplanar planes. Only faces. Only faces. Okay, this was kind of what I did before. This was kind of what I did before. I had to get rid of that wall, and I got rid of that wall over there to make it happen. And I'm going to do the same thing here. See, I feel like it's tempting to immediately and ruthlessly judge myself and be like, DG, you could have done this so much better. You suck. But no, for a few reasons. One, I'm giving myself the benefit of the doubt. Two, I'm not dismissing the experience gained from trying to model this wall. And three, that experience works out. All right, so you actually have this divider, which is weird, but this is good. This is good. Okay, no, that's not how it works. I wonder if all these vertices are going to mess with me. They probably will, but I gotta learn. I am working on the fixed base operator for Odell Williamson Municipal Airport. It's a teeny airport in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. It's 60 Juliet. Like teeny, as in you're probably not even gonna see this unless you go looking for it. It's in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like it's an actual airport you can spawn into. It's just that it's not well advertised, I guess is the phrase. So, yeah, I wanted to finish building it because I started building it not too long ago, and I figured it'd be nice to finish this project. It's funny. Mrs. Digi's watching uh, just social media online, and I thought I heard a cat go. Every there it goes again. So it's like I have two cats. It's like, wait, are our cats doing that? No, that was funny. Um, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, Wombi, because I don't have any pictures of the interior. This is an FBO, but it also looks like it could either be a hangar or at a bare minimum, it could have a couple of service bays, which is probably what it is. And no, that's not service bay spelled BAE, but service bays like enough for like a teeny GA aircraft or for some, I don't know, service vehicles. I feel like I want to build them out, and I already have the partitions set. So this is going to be service bay number one, and on the other side of this is going to be service bay number two. So if you come out here, you can see how this is actually the tarmac side, and this is actually the kind of like the drive up side. You've got windows, and you've got this front entrance, which is going to be your entryway inside the whole shindig. So I am kind of like sealing things up, and I think I've already gotten that done. So what do I do? Um, One of two things. Palpatine be like, I see you are mistaken about a great many things. I don't know about you guys, but whenever the Palpatine be like, do it thing is used, I can't do a good Palpatine without shaking my head a little bit when he says, do it. There's this kind of like impulse. But I mean, that's me. Ooh, ooh, look at that. Look at that. We got some Z fighting. Wait a minute. Before we try to figure out what the Z fighting is about, first off, why is it that I chose that? It looks like Oh, interesting. Did I do this the right way even? No, I did not, because I chose that line instead of the bottom line, which would be why things are a bit messed up. I need to deselect that somehow. I hope I did. Wait a minute. Um, Stand by. Can I deselect you, please? Bloop. Okay, that's gonna be way easier. Hello? I can't go into edit mode? What's going on? Oh, it could be because of the fact that I actually have this chosen. So because you have something blank chosen, you can't actually enter edit mode? Or because I have something chosen, I have to do that, and then that, and then that. No, not that. Yeah, yeah, that's weird. You cannot choose. Okay, so we're going to start over and we're going to pick these edges. Perspective. Get you some, Digi. Get you some perspective. A piping hot mug of perspective. No. Oh, no. No, that would be why there's a problem to choose this. Well, okay, let's try this. Okay, that was not a problem. And now all I have to do is get rid of the other plane that's there. And now I think that's okay. And now I should be able to reselect this or put it back up. And blammo. Okay, 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 okay. Now, can I choose all these and put them at a specific point so that they look nice? Of course I can. And we do this by extruding the faces. All right, I want to put this in between right about there. And now, there's this teensy. Oh no, wait, there is no teensy gap. What? Bloop. So that's weird. I can't actually extrude those faces. I have to literally, I think the only thing I can do is literally drag them. Unless by doing that, I just created what I wanted, which was the actual goal. Okay, this is why, this is why working with certain kinds of manips is so much more enjoyable than working with vertices. I think if I would have had to have worked with vertices for like another stream, I would have gone bananas. It's not that the effort is not worth the extra energy. It's that getting to a point where you can get what you want without going nutso, it matters. It matters. It's like working out and working out and working out and working out. Eventually you want to see results. I would say eventually. This, however, is a slight problemo. Oh. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to pick that chunk. And yes, I know I can make my walls more perfect and more, symmetrical and stuff like that. But okay, two things. Number one, I've again reached the point in my build process where I quite literally don't care. And it's not that I don't care about putting in the effort. I don't care about taking longer to fix something which is going to take me a larger and larger and larger amount of time to get just right. There's a point where just right starts becoming the enemy of done. And when that happens, you have to take a kind of like mental inventory and ask yourself, wait a minute, is it more important that I finish or is it more important that I get this detail nailed down? Now, some people might say something to the effect of, get it perfect. But I've literally crossed the point where it's like, no, that doesn't matter to me that much. And I think it's going to be a teensy bit of Z fighting at the bottom, and honestly, I don't care. I need closure. Like, I'm legit serious. The enemy of, like, you're done is, one more revision, one more, one more fix, one more vertex blend, one more, you know, like whatchamacallit, and you're just like, I know this is what I do. I try to get all the things done. And at some point, it just can't happen that way. You literally run out of time. And in one sense, somebody else eats your lunch because the effort you are putting in to be done is not wasted, but you could have been done so much sooner and learn from your mistakes. What? A 48-hour film project? No, you have not regaled me about this. Please regale. You got my attention now, bruh. My word, 48-hour film project. This man's a machine. That would be very interesting. Ooh, too close. There we go. And yes, for those watching me and listening and wondering, why doesn't this man just bundle his selections together? I'm learning. I'm also making sure that I have all my edges selected. It's like, man, his lines are so crooked. I know. Budding developer at work. Ooh, that was too fast. Up here. That'll do. That'll do. We are closing the gap, people. That's what we're doing. That's fantastic, man. That is dope. There's, there's, I don't know, a near limitless, a very large number of lessons that can be learned from that, or at least applied to my present field, where the bottom line is start something and finish something. Don't act like you have to do it all perfectly the first time, you will destroy yourself. You will destroy the progress that you know, thought you were making, because then you're going to be super duper ultra ruthless critical of what you're trying to do. Take it from somebody that's experienced this firsthand. You want to do everything you can. It's not going to happen the first try. It's not going to happen the fifth try. Once you get to like the 10th or the 20th try, you're going to start to learn and pick things up much, much quicker than you even think. It's just going to start happening. And then you're going to get to a place where you're like, oh, okay. Or you're just going to stop thinking and you're just going to start doing. But until you get to that point, until you genuinely get there, you have to build your experience up. And that's what I don't like, but that's what has to happen. You have to do that. You have to. There's no way around it. There isn't. And there never will be. And quite frankly, when you embrace that, something else happens. You start to feel differently about what you're working on. And the challenge becomes the game. Does that mean everything you do gets and stays easy forever? No. Like I said, I've hit many, 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 many frustrating points on this excursion. But I'm learning. Looks like we've got Z fighting over there as well, which I'm going to fix shortly. And it also looks like we have a complete gap here, which I'm going to close up. Okay, 10:45. So, time boxing myself for 15 more minutes, then I'm calling it a stream. Just want to take a moment to say thank you to every one of you guys that stops by, that says hello. Grateful for my community, grateful for meeting friends out in the Twitchverse. It has been a very interesting journey, and honestly, it's nice to connect with people on projects like this. If you are a friend of the channel but you've been away for a while, welcome back. I have been busy working on projects, working on these projects, and the what am I trying to say? The adventure has been ongoing. Ever since April, I did an actual paid gig for pilotage, and it taught me the business aspect of taking what I do for fun and turning it into an actual job. And yes, it did pay for my groceries, and yes, that did rock. That did rock. um, it's nice to know you can take care of business, literally. The benefit of doing this is something just, I don't know, appreciate. Ooh, interesting. I wish I saw the difference between those two um, selections. But you know what I can do? I can do this. I can take this and hide it? No, there's got to be more than that there. Oh, again, I get it. Okay, so which one are you? Okay, so it's definitely this same shape. I get it now. Oh, I know why I'm having difficulty selecting it. It's the same object. Yeah, Kev, I have no problem sharing this. I have no problem, helping a new generation of senior developers come out. At the risk of becoming a little self-deprecating, my only apology is that they have to learn from me. But but at the same time, um, I definitely I definitely am on board with giving people the keys to the kingdom and, so to speak, allowing them to benefit from this. So I'm not averse to the idea of sharing what I know with others. Okay, now I see what's up. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to take these edges off, these faces off to fix my problem. I see. The Magic Kingdom? uh, you are very much a astute learner, sir. Okay. Does this go all the way to the bottom, or is this missing two? Um, hmm. Oh, of course. That's why that piece is missing. It's because that's like below ground level. So that would explain why. Okay. So I'm not going to think about this too much, but I am going to look for holes in the plan, like these two walls right here. All right. Can we fix this? Surely. Um, actually, you want to know what? We're going to do this in a slightly unorthodox fashion. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right. Can we break this? No, because those vertices aren't working with me. Of course, that was the what would you like? Cheese girls from the pantry? Okay. All right. All right. While I figure out how to tackle this, I'm going to do a quick snack run for Mrs. Digi. Be right back, chat. I'm back. I just saw your other two comments, Kev. I'm kind of chuckling. I think everyone knows you're a fan. Not the best kept secret. Uh, well, yeah. I think it goes without saying that I definitely do fancy me some Orlando therapy, if you will. Okay, I gotta get rid of that. There we go. I need to choose these vertices to really turn these into wall segments. Okay, wrong one. Excuse me? Is it just... Wait, why isn't that vertex being chosen? That is rather odd. Right, hold on, chat. I should be able to get rid of the FBO. Okay, it could have been that I was actually choosing something else. Hold on. And like a good scenery developer, I go right over my assigned border, as in time. Okay, but, but, um, anybody want to tell me why this is messy? That makes no sense. I see a vertex here, but none here. What is up? Something about this just looks so far off base. It's not even... Why is that line segment there? Okay, hold on. Object mode, select all objects. Okay. What were you from again? Oh, ho, 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 ho. I understand now. Now I see that vertex. Excuse me, vertice. Oh man, latent dad joke. Vertice? Can you vertice now? Yep, I went there. It's like, Digi, stop it. Never. I mean, I, I didn't know. Did you know? the ground traffic controller out of Vancouver last Friday. Such a good sport. Such a good sport. Oh, good times. Seriously. Even though I lost like my stream, I don't know, like 4 times in a row. The flight was nice. The stream behavior was absolutely abysmal. But it was definitely nice to have a company. Okay. So let's choose everything, and now I know where to put this vertex. Okay, great. Okay. And the weird thing is like when I have the other thing selected, that doesn't exist. But when I take it out, I can choose that point, which is weird. Also, what's weird is, oh, wait a minute. Nope, still weird. Okay. Um, so let's just do this. Is it complaining because I'm trying to do that? Yeah, that's weird. That's really, really weird. Kind of irritating. I'm going to fall back to plan B. I'm going to get rid of these because I'm not really using them anymore, and I don't care if I don't have individual segments. I think it's time to clean these up. So those faces are gone. And do we need these segments anymore? I don't know. I'm going to keep them because I think I can get rid of them once I'm done. Let's just step down the line, shall we? Somewhere a Blender Pro is absolutely cringing. Group select! It's like, it's okay. We're gonna get through this. Okay, so I see dashed line, which does mean, or I feel like it's been chosen. You have chosen or been chosen. I tell you what, there was a brief period in my time where I was big on Half-Life and Half-Life 2. That ship has sailed. Pretty sure Group Select is not the one doing the streaming here. Pure Luck coming through with a raid of 5. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Digi Driver. I'm doing some scenery development at Odell Williamson Municipal Airport in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. And guess what? We are in the process of trying to get this thing looking like an actual building. So, if you're curious what I'm building, let me give you a sneak preview. This is supposed to be a fixed based operator, or what they call an FBO. But sometimes it takes a while to get everything looking the way you want it to. So, picture a parking lot here with cars, windows, and a main entrance and a rear entrance. So the rear entrance is for the tarmac where the planes are parked, and there's a runway here, and there's going to be an FBO in here, and there's going to be a service bay here and a service bay on the other side of that, which I right clicked unfortunately, which took me all the way back to where it was. So sorry about that. But it's the building I'm working on tonight. And welcome in, Pure Luck. And yes, I was hanging out with you when you flew in Egypt. I was not in denial. But, you were flying over it. And I had a nice chat. Good to see you. But I think I need to make a but command. I think I do. But I am growing and learning and moving faster. I'm trying to fix the front of this building because there are um there are segments which need to be corrected, because when you go into edit mode, you're going to see a teensy bit of Z fighting right about there. So we need to fix that. And oh, excuse me. Wait, I think we've got a bit of an issue here. All right, let's get rid of those faces. Only faces. Have a great night, Beer Luck. All right, so let's clean these edges up because I want to make one big wall again like I did on the other side. And if I do that, I can see where the other pieces are left. And now I shouldn't have any segments and it should be fully done. There should be one piece here. And there is. How about that? Superb. Bowl after delicious bowl of dad jokes. What can I say? To the DIGI button. Superb owl. Cereal? Super cereal? Are you that cereal? If we're talking Captain Crunch Crunch Berries, you'd better be cereal. Cracklin' Oat Bran? I'll take Cracklin' Oat Bran as well. If we really want to, you know, split the hairs here. Do they even sell that anymore? I don't know. Do I care about it? I think I do. Nope. Wait. I don't think I do. Stand by. No. You can go away because you're kind of getting in my way. You guys are kind of getting in my way. Or are you? What does it look like on either side of this? No. No. Over there you aren't. So, you want to know what? Okay. I don't think I actually filled that piece in. So, it is hard to see, but I do believe we have a clear shot all the way down. There's nothing that's exposed. Sheesh. Have you ever seen a home inspector get this up close and personal with the woodwork? What? It was dense? Oh, man. Now I kind of want to find some. Wait. No, 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 no. Digi has consumed Crackle and O'Brien at one point. I had to have because I do remember having some and going, wow, this is good, but this is strong. It wasn't that the taste was bad because the taste wasn't bad. It was sugary. It was sugary. But the not the texture. What am I saying? It wasn't the texture that was strong about it. It was just the fact that it was so, like you said, dense, so compacted that it was it's not something you just kind of like pack in like corn pops or frosted flakes or something. You have to just work it. See, this is the benefit of hanging out with the DigiFam. We talk about things like, you know, extinct breakfast cereals and issues in life. I mean, cereal. Come on now. Super cereal. Breakfast cereal. You know, we talk about stuff like Saturday morning cartoons. Well, actually, we haven't had that conversation yet, but wait for the next like humongous long haul, and we're probably gonna break out into separate, sessions for that. Actually, I get it. I get it. I, I had a bit of a opportunity to experiment. I grew up on no frills, brand X stuff. So to get the same kind of flavor profile that I sometimes got with the brand name stuff, I just experimented. So it's a thing. Yep, yep. That's exactly what it is. But the packaging was different. The old packaging was like uh, red, if I recall. But yeah, yeah, you hit the nail right on the head, Kev. Exactly. Exactly. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's just one small problem. The cereal literally costs over $20. Like, that thing better get my cholesterol perfect and help me lose like 5 pounds in 2 weeks for that price. Like, we better be talking medical copay here. Okay, now, the good news is, chat, I've actually managed to do a bit of work. A bit of work. And I think I'm going to get rid of a whole bunch of segments, line segments that do absolutely nothing for me anymore. Yeah, there. Oh, okay. So the segments don't work. I see. Got it. You know what? Let's dissolve that vertex. Or just get rid of it. Bloop. Ah, superb. Can we dissolve that vertex? No. But I'm going to get rid of these lines. Interesting. I've selected the point, but the point is not lit. This is no bueno. What? To say this is weird is to say the least. This is very weird. It's not like we got rid of the faces on the other side of it. Right? I get it. I get it. It's an interesting enterprise and a fun experiment. I just I just can't see myself spending $20 on a box of cereal. Now, if I was 8 years old and I tried Crackle and Oat Bran and I didn't care that it was like not a, colorized cereal, and I was like, I want to get that cereal, buy for me, brah. Then I wouldn't be thinking about the money, the expenditure, but yeah, boy, 20 bucks is 20 bucks. I could do a bit of damage with 20 bucks. So, no. Oh, oh, here's my lady. My cat came up to say hello. Ah, well, okay. I've got my friend on my lap, and I've got quite a bit of work that I have put in for this evening. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to do a few things. First off, I'm going to save my progress before my cat decides to redecorate my scenery dev project. Of course, she'd be fully in the right to do so, and it would obviously be my fault. But at the same time, it's nice to have my friends here. Okay, okay, I see. I see. That's good. Um, I tell you what, man, my friends have been giving me some really cool ideas for upcoming adventures. And I don't know if you know this, but I have a friend whose Twitch username is Nathan's Plains. And Nathan's Plains is somebody that I follow, that I've subbed to, that's a good friend of the channel. And we had this fantastic rap session where he talked about the idea of me doing a cooking stream, like flying from, say, Toronto to Montreal, like for example, making poutine, doing the return from Montreal to Toronto, and eat the poutine in flight. So we got some ideas. We're cooking up some fun stuff here. But I think what's even cooler is that now, if I take a look at what's going on here, I see that I have put the windows in already, and we've got the windows on this side as well. I just need to finish the rest of the setup here, which means I need to fill in these gaps. I should be able to do just this. Pick these edges and hit the F button, and then we have this filled in mostly. I need to fill in the bottom pieces as well. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. The only thing I don't like about this is that it doesn't look good. Yeah, that's gonna mess things up. I need to break this. I need to break this. Subdivide. Take this vertex and merge them at the first. And now I can take this line, this line, this line, and this line. It's a build a chorus line. Da, 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 da. Okay. And now we have that. Okay. So, what's going on here is that it's essentially a demonstration of a highly reflective material. It's going to show up in such a way that it's going to reflect a little bit of the world in MSFS. Not a lot, just a little. I need to finish the bottom piece here. I need to figure out how to actually get this to line up nicely. So I think what I need to do is to choose the correct point. So I need to get rid of this and try it again. Only the face. Oh, excuse me. Get rid of the face. Thank you so much. All right. I need to pick you. That dot at the bottom. Because I want this entire thing covered up. Digi, you are so exacting. Like, take a chill pill. No, this has to be perfect. It has to be. That's better. Okay, so you are, how you say, a wee bit messed up. And again with the fake accent. some of us, some of us weren't around for the old days of we'll just call them, we'll call them previous flight sim streamers on Twitch. I had the pleasure of hanging out with Brad M, and Brad M had this. He liked to fly in Europe and do Lufthansa flights. So eventually, I started kind of calling the operation Brad Hansa. So you know, one of those deals where it's just like, you're enjoying fellowship with people, cracking jokes, having a good time. I tell you, there are some days where I just don't. It doesn't strike me, but if I've learned anything over the past couple of months, it's just that I don't know. There's no time like the present to just go for it and to do everything that you can, everything that you've been shooting for. No, I'm not saying, oh, there's never been a better time to rob a bank. No, do not do that. Don't be stupid. Um, I'm saying I I never would have imagined if you literally would have told me 2 years ago, as we were beginning to come out of, the major portion of the demic, and you would have said, "Hey, DG, guess what? In a couple of years from now, you're going to be doing scenery development streams on Twitch." I would have been like, "Dude, you loco." And here I am doing stuff like this with absolutely, you know, quite literally no sense of, what am I trying to say? No sense of a plan, no sense of a plan, quite possibly, but no sense of um, knowing what's going to wind up happening with this. But it's kind of like I said before, we have time with friends, with family, with each other, with challenges, and with goals that we're trying to make happen in real life. And we have these perceptions, like we think we have time, we think we have, you know, limitless opportunities. We kind of don't. And my desire is to not forget that, not forget that it's important to take stock of what I have, but also to grow. Um, I do sometimes wonder about my scenery development venture. I wonder if I'm a great solo operation, or if I might wind up creating my own company and bringing people on that do some of the texture building, do some of the scenery development, do some of the um, um, airport setup, and then we create something combined together. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how many folks are working at scenery development companies that are, you know, slightly dissatisfied or very dissatisfied with the way things are going because they're not achieving what it is they want to do. All I know is that I like making airports and that I'd like to do it for a living, but it's not there yet. It's not there yet. So, is it going to get there at some point? Possibly. Possibly. We will see. We'll see what happens. But um, I'm going to take it one step at a time. All right. Can I dissolve that line? Let's try it again. No. Can I get rid of that line? Phew. Look at that. I can. Look at that. All right. before I'm tempted to go further, I'm going to save my work, and then I'm going to get rid of a bunch of lines and see if they stick. Would you look at that? Tired of wrinkles on your scenery? Use line be gone. Oh man. Okay. That is not necessary. This line is not necessary. This mess is too messy. Would you look at that? We have Z fighting. Okay. Easy, Digi. Easy, easy. Relax. Relax. It's gonna be okay. Okay, so bye-bye. Get rid of the face. Actually, if I get rid of only faces, then I can fix the problem. I can fix the problem. And I can get rid of these faces, which I should do. Only faces. And I can take this and this and do blam. And then I can take this, well, this, and do blam. And then I can probably get rid of that line, but I'm not going to worry about that tonight. And now we can probably get rid of the other lines that are left here because we don't need them no mo. At least I don't think we do. Line be gone. Line be gone. Knew where I can score some. Here's how to order. Oh my word. Nostalgia comes rushing back. Oh man, so many products you could order over the phone or through the TV. I mean, what what must it what must it have been like to have lived in, like, say, um, Pueblo, Colorado back in the day? You know, I wonder. Pueblo, Colorado, or Golden, Colorado, or wherever they were selling it out of. Okay. Why can't... Oh, wait, 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 wait. I think I just got it. Okay. This is probably not necessary no mo, but it probably does hold a wall. Let's get rid of it. Ooh, it held nothing. Yay. How about you? It's like playing line Jenga. It's kind of funny. And how about you? And how about you? Edges. Edges are gone. Line be gone. As seen on TV. As seen on Twitch stream. It's line be gone. Order now. Now, if I get rid of this line, I don't know what's going to happen. So, like I said, it's beyond my pay grade for this evening. But look at this. We have now finished something which was probably going to take me a longer amount of time to do, and I would have been frustrated. But because I turned on my microphone, no, because I got the chance to take a look at this from a different perspective and hang out with you guys, we got a nice chunk of work done. Now, I'm going to save my progress under a new revision number. I'm going to back up my files to disk tonight, and then I'm going to chill a bit more before I hit the hay. But at this point, I've been streaming now for a little over an hour and 37 minutes. So I do think this is a pretty good place to call it. So I'll continue on this, and I want to continue on this because this is teaching me new things about trying different approaches to building objects. I also don't want to have as many faces or, lines on them if I can help it, because it's probably going to help people's performance, because there aren't going to be that many polygons on the object to begin with. I'll let texture maps leverage the work of making things look good for me, because I believe in having fewer polygons for objects when I can, or let's be honest, whenever I feel like it. And if this gets me one step closer to making cooler and cooler and cooler projects, I will. I do definitely have several airports I want to build, including Roanoke, but it takes effort to do them. It takes skill. It takes commitment. It takes consistency. It takes sleep. So I do want to do the things. And at least now I have this. And honestly, I think I'm going to get rid of all these lines, because I was going to try to, line stuff up the way I was doing on the front side before. And quite frankly, it's probably just better for me to let that stuff go. Windows over here. Is that one-sided? It is one-sided. Okay, got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. So I need to figure out how I'm going to fix this, but that's a future Digi problem, not a current Digi problem. So we're going to let it go for now. If you feel so moved, feel free to give me a follow. I occasionally do have open join periods for my Discord as well, if you'd like to be part of DigiFam there and catch up on my thinkings and doings. Otherwise, I do also stream flights in Microsoft Flight Simulator, the occasional trucking trip. I recently bought a whole bunch of scenery for American Truck Sim, so I will be doing the truckings on occasion, potentially this weekend, but I don't know what's going on, so one step at a time. Kev, really, really appreciate having you on board. Please, please do not feel bad about anything with regards to audio, or, me being quiet for a while. I'm so happy you spoke up, and I'm happy I spoke up a bit myself. I am going to try to do another one of these, at least another one of these this week. Depends on how my work goes. IRL work is just a little bouncy and a little bit bananas, but we'll take it one step at a time. In the meantime, my friends, like I always like to say at the end of every stream, if you want true peace, you want the Prince of Peace, and that is Jesus Christ. My friends, have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. I'll try to catch up with you later, catch up with you on Twitch. And until next time, catch you another channel in the Twitchverse. Take care, my friends. Much love to you all.